Okay, I've noticed something very interesting from the start, but let's get into the intro first. Hello everyone, welcome to part 4 of my tripleS msnz reactions. Finally to the last of the title tracks now, after this only Christmas Alone. But this is the longest of the songs, significantly longer. It's like about a minute longer than any of the other songs, which I'm very happy to see, because this feels like the type of song that would be incredible if it's really long. From my experience listening to the teasers of it. When the Gravity first came out, it was between Q&A and Cameo Love for which one would be my favorite, and I did eventually settle on Q&A in the beginning, but then when the teaser for Cameo Love came out, I was like, ooh, I don't actually think so. I think Cameo Love will be even better. And now, after listening to Cameo Love, it's incredible. It's a masterpiece, but I will definitely not be surprised if Q&A ends up taking its throne back, man. Because Zenith is literally a unit that was created specifically for me because it has all my favorite members, man. Ion and Sumin are my two favorites, and then in my top 6 favorite members, we have Ion, Sumin, Yeonji, Jiyu, and Yubi. So 5 out of my top 6 members are all in this unit somehow. Of course, they're all the very chaotic members. You can tell what my type of person is through that. But that wasn't what made me fall in love with Q&A, of course, because, you know, heard the Gravity version of that before this unit was assembled. Not before it was assembled, before it was matched to this unit. That's why I was desperate for Zenith to get my favorite song from the Gravities, and I'm so glad they did. But yeah, I don't know if I can expect this to be as good as Cameo Love, but I'm very excited to find out. Before we get into that, if you want to see the Christmas Alone reaction early, I've been posting all these one day at a time, and if you haven't already gotten it by Patreon, you can get a free first month through the link in the description if you want to see that early, as well as see all of my reactions to tripleS live stages and other bonus content in the future. I just want to do a lot of tripleS content in the future. Also, I didn't mention this in the other music video reactions, I should have, but I also am starting to do re-reactions to their old albums because, you know, they're just my favorite albums ever, and I just have a lot of thoughts of them that I want to share. So already have released my Access album reaction. I'll be going through the rest of them, so definitely check that out. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future YouTube tripleS reactions, and leave a like, leave a comment, and let's finally get into the last msnz title track, Q&A by Zenith. Yeah, first thing I noticed, very interesting, is this is the exact same way that Cameo Love started. That started with Kaede coming out of this exact truck in this exact location, and I noticed in the Bubblegum and Cameo Love music videos that Cameo Love had Q&A written on a whiteboard there. So I was like, ooh, that's a reference. And then Bubblegum Girl, they just had an app that was called Neptune in the corner, and they didn't have any of the other units named there. So I was like, is each unit going to have a reference to another one? But I didn't notice any in Fly Up. Now this is bringing that theory back, but like, this is getting me super excited. Like, is there going to be a connection between these two? Like, I know it's going to have the, you know, high teen concept here. Like, I don't really expect there to be there's surely not a huge connection, but, you know, with Cameo Love, that story being, you know, them being disconnected from reality, like maybe there will be little hints to tripleS Moon in here, you know, them being the first and last units in msnz. I feel like there might be a connection between these 4, more than just them being on the same album. I feel like there might be a through line. Like, very intrigued by this, especially with them being my 2 favorite units. But yeah, let's just get into it. I'm gonna be equally interested in the video and the song, man. It's gonna be hard on my first listen, but let's go. I can't wait to hear the rest of it. Oh my god, oh my god. Was not expecting the sound at all. Why'd they say Yeonji toy? This is it, dude. I cannot breathe right now. I have so many thoughts and I can't say them. You just drop it back down now. Oh my god. I literally can't speak over this right now. This is it. This is it. This is the song. I did not get anything from that video. I have no idea what just happened to that video. I should have trusted my past self when I listened to the Gravity samples, and I went back and forth between Cameo and Q&A so many times, like which one do I like better, and I finally landed on this one. Then I changed my mind right before this was released, when the teasers came out. I was like, oh no, Cameo Love sounds like a masterpiece that I'm gonna like even better than this. And I listened to that. I just listened to that, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, I would be surprised if Q&A actually beats this, because Cameo Love was just totally tailored to my tastes. But like, I'm a multifaceted man. This song is perfectly tailored to my taste, even though it's completely different. And no, I should have expected that. Also, both of the units are also completely tailored to my taste, because Moon has all the 2006 members, and that's when I was born, and I just am biased towards people born in 2006. But this one has all my actual biases. So like, both of the units were tailored to me, but now both of the songs as well. Yeah, I don't know what happened in this video. Like, I was gonna be looking for relations to Cameo Love. Like, how does this happen to me? Every single time tripleS does anything, it feels like it's for me. It's for me specifically. Like, how do they do this? I'm not crazy. I'm not hallucinating. I'm not like thinking this isn't a parasocial thing. Like, it just by chance somehow it always fits my taste so perfectly. All this to say, I'll just say it. This song is perfect. Like, I don't want to totally commit to that just from the first listen too much, but from the first second to the last, I was just completely blown away. And like, this could be one of my favorite songs ever released, and I would not be surprised. Like, again, I'm not certain of that. Like, I never make judgments on songs that early. But yeah, like, Cameo Love is a masterpiece. But a song that's that short, like, every song nowadays is under 3 minutes. But a song that short can be a fucking masterpiece, but it's not going to be something on the level of like Savage by aespa, which is one of my favorite songs ever. And that's a long ass song that just, every single second of it feels like it's a part of this huge, huge, multi-layered, beautiful, beautiful masterpiece of a song. And this, with it being a nice, solid, full-length song, totally gave me that feel too. Like, just from the pure concept of it, it's not something I would have imagined feeling this way about, but just the song switches up so many times, and just each part that it goes to is equally thrilling and captivating. Like, thrilling is just the best word for it. I don't even remember it. I don't even remember what I just listened to, but I just remembered I was totally engrossed by it for every second. I just can never take a breath, because as soon as one life-changing part passed by, then I got into another one. It's 5:20 a.m. I'm gonna have so much to say about this. I really thought Cameo Love was gonna be the longest one, because I had a ton to say about that. But I feel like I have to listen to this 5 times in a row just to grasp the song before I even get into the video or the lyrics. Like, I guess we should just go. I don't even know if I can pause it right now. Like, it's going to hurt every time I pause it, but I don't know. We'll see. Like, there's so many things running through my head that I don't know where to start. Like, first I want to be like, yeah, what's up with the moon parallel? Is that just a fun Easter egg? Like, I didn't notice any moon parallels, but I also didn't notice anything other than just being totally overwhelmed. Like, most of the shots that were in the teaser, I feel like, are all in this first intro. So when they got to Yumin's Onereki Darina, I like thought that would be a much bigger part of the song, but it was right at the beginning. I was like immediately like interested by that. Like, ooh, felt like a big captivating part, and it was just in the intro. But turns out the entire video and song is just that, captivating. Just before we get into that music change with Yumin there, I can't speak. That immediately made me realize that, you know, even though Haeyeon is my favorite member and I see so much of her, you know, outside of music videos, it made me realize, oh yeah, you know, she's the next member. She hasn't had a music video where she gets a lot of screen time, so just seeing a center part of her right there, I was like, oh yeah, I just realized I haven't seen this and I've been waiting for it my entire life. I love Haeyeon so much. Like, you people might not know, like, Haeyeon is an incredible vocalist and dancer. Like, there's so many members that are like that too, that you don't know that, and she hasn't had time to shine, but like, she's seriously incredible in both of those. I can't wait to watch choreographies for this and stuff. Oh my god. Subscribe to the Patreon for free in the description if you wanna see that. Just immediately, like, I got into the Haeyeon part, I was like, ooh, this is cool. It was just kind of the normal feeling, like, ooh, I'm actually getting to hear, you know, verses from this song that I've been hearing the sample of the chorus so many times. So I was just feeling normal then. And then, so quickly, just totally entranced, like, whoa, what is this? Okay. Now all of a sudden the instrumental is life-changing, insane. Oh my god. So every single time a part ends, I go to pause to stop it, and then just a little snippet of the next part starts, and I'm like, oh my god, what is that? And my attention just gets grabbed. I have to try so hard to pay attention to what I just heard. Like, this is just such an interesting part. Yeonji's da-da-da, da-da-da, like, the interesting vocal delivery that just totally caught my attention. But this entire song is just a part that super catches my attention, followed by another. I can barely even focus on seeing Haeyeon and Sumin, which would just normally make me so excited. But now I'm so distracted by the song the whole way through. Have to pause it before it gets into the next part, and I'm distracted. Like, the chorus, I've heard part of the chorus so many times. Like, I immediately was addicted to that. Like, I've just loved that part from the sample for so long. But just hearing it with the rest of the song, like, it's crazy how samples are always like that. Like, I hear them in the context of the rest of the song and just completely transforms them in my mind. Like, now I love it 100 times more than I used to, even though I was already addicted to it. Like, it's so overstimulating and just pummels my ears and like, whoa, I just love songs like that. Like, yeah, more than any other song. What this makes me think of is Savage by aespa, which is just another song that's like, the song isn't even that long. It's just so much longer than most recent K-pop songs, but Savage is just really long, and every single part of it is so interesting and just breathtaking, and it just keeps changing and changing throughout the whole song until it just paints this huge journey of a song where it's just thrilling from start to finish. And this makes me feel the same way, even though it sounds very different. God, this chorus is crazy. So intense. Yeah. See, thank God I paused there, because I would have been just immediately distracted by that. Like, already the most incredible chorus ever, and then they even add a post-chorus to it that's even just, I don't know if it's even more just as, like, captivating. I keep using these words that aren't actually matching how I feel because there's no words that can describe it. Like, captivating is not enough. It's like totally absorbing me in it, and like, I cannot look away. But my hand has other ideas, and it forces me to pause it, but it's so hard to do because I'm just like totally sucked in. It's like I'm seeing a million realities all at once. That's how it feels. It's like, whoa. It's just so overstimulating in the best way possible. Like, you expect that part to get into a verse now. Like, I'm your love. Like, you expect that to be the end, and then they move on. But no, like, that's not enough for them. This song is greedy. The song is greedy for my attention. Just like the 8-bit sounds in the background, like every second of this instrumental or the vocals, I could just point out as being like, ooh, I love that. I'm shy. I'm sorry. I'm shy. Hi, Ann. I love Haya. She finally gets, more lines in a title track, and they do this to me. Just slow it, like, they pummel me with overstimulation the whole time, and then they slow it down and give me something even more thrilling because it's Haya doing that. She's the most charismatic person on the planet. I've never heard her voice sound like that when she's singing. Like, most people haven't even heard her, like, sing. Like, I've just heard little snippets of that, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. But this is new to me. She truly is, like, the most charismatic person ever. But oh my God, that part is just too much. It's too much. This is better than Colton's rap part and Fly Up, man. I just didn't think that was possible. I replayed that part like 8 times in my Fly Up reaction. Like your voice has like this raspiness to it. I just can't move it. I'm gonna repeat this until I can repeat it with my own voice, just so I can keep it in my head. 내게 왜 이래 정말 처음인데 자꾸 물어볼래. 내게 왜 이래 정말 처음인데 자꾸 물어볼래 부끄러워져 자꾸 물어볼래. Dude, this is about to be my favorite part in a song that I've ever heard. 처음인데 자꾸 물어볼래. Love you too, Gio. Like, I didn't even remember that part the first time because of how much is going on in the song. Like, I didn't even, like, I'm sure it stood out to me while I was watching it, but then just immediately it goes to the next part, and by the end, I couldn't remember anything because it was like, you showed me a glimpse into 1,000 different heavens, and you're like, pick your favorite one, and I'm like, where even am I anymore? What's up with the subtitles? They're being translated from Chinese to English for some reason. The actual English ones aren't here yet for some reason. It's like, why are you putting their name at the start and end? I love hearing Yeonji's voice too, man. Like, she was in Evolution. Like, she got an actual unit. But still, like, I feel like I haven't heard her voice like this before. This makes me wish we had, like, full mini albums for each unit so badly, man. That's legitimate. Like, I just had this feeling right now. Like, just realizing, like, oh yeah, like, this is a title track, but there's no B-sides. Like, I'm not gonna hear more Zenith songs. The song is so greedy for my attention, but it's rubbing off on me and making me greedy too. Like, this is like the best song ever. But I'm like, no, I need more. I need more songs with these members because I love hearing their voices in it. Yeonji's voice sounds so good there. Yes, Haeyeon getting the chorus. Oh my god. Isn't she so good? Isn't she such a good singer? Please, everyone recognize her for it. She's also an incredible dancer. And performer and everything. This part, it's so much harder the second time. Is it the second or third? I have no concept of time when listening to this song. I love Sumin just as much as Haeyeon. Like, they are my two biases. But if I like had to pick, I would probably go with Sumin, but Haeyeon is completely owning this. I don't know how much of it is my personal bias towards her. Like, I don't know if other people would all also say that, but she is just totally taking my attention through all of this. I'm just so glad to see her get her own music video like this. Just, like, what is that? Just that little boomerang part. Like, I'm gonna have to watch this 2 more times, one for the video and one for the lyrics. Just again, like, oh, this is new. Everything is new. And equally thrilling. I have no idea what happened in that music video. I'm gonna have to listen to it on mute next time, just so I can take in the music video. Yeah, it's just, this is it. This is the song. This is the song. The song of what? That's the wrong question. It is the song. The one and only. The definite article. I went on and on during the Cameo Love one about how that was all specifically tailored to me. And now just this. Like, again, like the whole concept, the whole, high school concept isn't exactly what I'd be like, oh yes, this is my type of song. But just, I love overstimulating, full-sized, just energetic songs. I don't even know how to describe it, but whatever this is, it's perfectly tailored to me, and it's literally being performed by idols that are perfectly tailored to me because they're all my favorites. There are 2 sides to me. Like, my literal two favorite colors are teal and yellow, which are pretty different colors, but they're just both perfectly the 2 sides of me. And like, I didn't even choose them as my favorite colors because I like relate to them. Like, they just are the 2 colors that I like looking at the most, but they also show those 2 sides. Like, one of them, teal, like that's the more Cameo Love vibe. Like, teal is a really slick, kind of futuristic color that's like feels unique, but like futuristic as well. Like, I love sci-fi. I love the high technology vibe. Like, Cameo Love isn't sci-fi exactly, but it just has that like alternative feel that's like, ooh, this is kind of unique. Not being like the unique kind of quirky standout like some weird bold color, but it's like kind of a slick, cool color. That's why I really like teal, and I feel like Cameo Love totally appealed to that side of me that likes the color teal. But then Q&A is totally yellow. Like, yellow, I feel like it's just such a positive, upbeat color, and I'm just a very positive person. Like, I love showing appreciation for things and, talking about how much I love things, as you might have been able to guess from how I've been talking about this for so long. And if you look at the timestamp, I'm going to talk about this for a lot longer. I'm just a very positive person, and that's the yellow side of me. And this just totally 100% appeals to that side. See how, like, it's 2 sides of the same coin, and it's just insane that somehow, literally even in the video, there's a connection between these 2 videos because it starts the same way. Like, it's too many coincidences. How can it all be about my specific taste? Like, I've already said this about tripleS in the past, like how crazy it is that everything matches my specific taste so much. But this is just a totally another level. 2 different songs that both totally align with my 2 most core sides of me and my personality and my favorite types of things. And they're the 2 units who even have members that I'm the most biased towards. One of them for just people that I relate to because they're born the same year as me, and the other one for people that are, bright and energetic and just the type of person I love. And they even go as far as to make the music videos connect somehow. It's like these 2 music videos are about me. That's what it feels like. And like, again, not parasocially. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh yes, they actually made it for me. It's just the craziest coincidence. I just can't believe it. I'm going to rewatch it and actually try and pay attention to the music video, but like, it's gonna be so hard with how much the song blew me away. Okay, I have to actually truly see if there's more of a connection to Moon here, or if they just used it as a fun little call out. Like, that's about, you know, am I part of the real world or not? And this, since this video is very based in the real world, maybe like, ooh, we can have a little, you know, reference to the other music video, and it'll kind of enhance the theme a little bit. It kind of saves on budget a little too, because having to do 4 different title tracks in music videos has to be plenty of budget. But yeah, I'll really try and lock in and focus on the video. Then next time for the lyrics. I was saying it was based in reality, but now it's like, all feels like a movie set. Like, all these people, you know, stare at them when they come over, and like everything around them kind of perfectly matches up to create this fantastical shot. The light shining on their face, the backdrop. Definitely feels like they're, you know, like high school celebrities. Like, they're the popular girls that come in and everybody stares at them. It's just all so interesting, man. I don't know if any of these music videos had the biggest budgets ever. Like, I think this one probably had the most. Like, this and Cameo Love probably had the most budget, definitely more than Fly Up and Bubblegum Girl. But like, again, they just do so much to make it super interesting. Like, just all these cool shots of them getting to different poses, and then it's like magazine cutouts, like keeping up the kind of teen feel. Like, feels like something teens would do, but just making the shots extra interesting. I've seen more being too. I would usually pay attention to Sumin so much more, but there's just so much going on, and Haeyeon owed it so much that I was just distracted from her. It's just so random. Like, why red light, green light? Just all the shots in this, you know, enhance the feeling of the song so well. That just everything is so interesting, and then just moves on to the next thing. Like, I think there's a general theme of them being the popular girls, but each shot is just fun. Like, that's what the song and the video both are. They just endless fun in every single shot, in every single line. It's just a new type of fun that just keeps moving on to the next thing. And, you know, again, like, that's what I love about life. Like, that's all I want in life, is just to keep having new fun experiences from one day to the next. And there's the Cameo Love side of me that wants more deep meaning to things and wants to find something that's like interesting and thought-provoking, more than just bright and fun and energetic. But like, this is the fun side of me. Like, every single shot is just another new thrilling thing to totally focus in on. Like, they're just playing red light, green light now for some reason. It's thrilling. This post-chorus, it's just crazy. Every single chorus in msnz is just so overstimulating, I feel like. Like maybe Fly Up the Lease, like that one's just really cool. It definitely stands out, but like the other three, I feel like all just are really like, whoa. Like every time they play, I'm like, whoa, goddamn, okay. This song is like that from the very first second to the very last. Bubblegum Girl, kind of just the last chorus. 자꾸 물어볼래. Video, not song, video. 자꾸 물어볼래. I just like dreamy filter on the lens. Again, I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything. I keep saying it. I should be looking more closely for Cameo Love references, like in the background. I feel like I've been kind of looking around. I haven't noticed anything, but this doesn't look like the same school as that. But like that was all at nighttime. This is all in daytime, so it might be. I don't know. I love seeing Sumin, period, but just getting more shots like this in the music video. It's great. Love it. Can I be your friend? Yeah, this video showing all their fans, definitely, that's how I'm feeling right now. It's just totally, like, all four of these songs have totally just perfected the concept that they're going for, man. Like, this was the concept of like, hey, what if we did something so stunning that people become obsessed with us? And they did it. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I was shot with the Love Air. I love that shot, man. Like, I could probably say that about so many shots, but the shot here specifically stuck out to me just from the teaser. I was like, ooh, that's really cool. But again, like, so much in this music video would make me say that, but this one just sticks out extra because I thought that before I knew that this entire thing from start to finish would blow me away this much. Just love Hayan's outfit so much. Okay, just a bunch of random fun little quirks they add in, like the boomerang shot that just keeps everything so fun. And back to the dreamy filter. Now it's nighttime. Now showing them all. Now it showed them all kind of dancing alone without all the fans. I feel like the fans have been around for most of it. That does make me think about Cameo Love a little more. So that obviously was all about them, you know, realizing the people around them weren't actually real. So that happening here, like, it would be really cool if there's some hidden lore connection between them. I know Jay and Jung loves lore between music videos. Radio makes me wish I went to high school. I wasn't homeschooled my whole life. Because that's what it's like, right? You just walk down the halls and you see tripleS members dancing every day, and you all get shot by love arrows by them, and then they perform the greatest song ever written. I'm sure that's what every day at high school is like. Just no downsides, just all perfect. No, I already, when I do reactions, usually just play it twice. I watch it all the way through to listen to the song, and then replay it to pause on specific parts. But then for the other 3, I raised it up to 3 so I could also focus on the lyrics more. But now, hopefully you're all along for the ride with me for this, because now I'm going to do it a 4th time to pay attention to the lyrics, because I needed 2 for the song because of how good it was, and then 1 for the video, now the lyrics. And it is 6 a.m. and I have not slept. Of course, the lyrics aren't going to be perfect because there's only Chinese ones that they're auto-translating for some reason, but should get the point across. They had that line in the teaser and I wasn't sure what she was actually saying. I thought she was saying 오늘의 기다린 나, which is like today's waiting me, which is kind of the same thing but a little different. Yeah, this whole video is just about everyone fawning over them, and that's what I was doing, but yeah, focusing on the lyrics, I remember, yeah, the song is more about them longing for someone else. An interesting line. Rockabye, rockabye, like being lulled to sleep by their words. Melting maybe. Just one part that there's so much happening, like there's parts where part of my brain focuses on it and it's like, oh, what's that? And then it just moves on because I'm distracted by other stuff. I've noticed it. A part of my brain has noticed it every single time I've watched this, but just now gonna actually point it out. Just the stuff on her lips here. I was like, what is that? And like every single time, like, why is there that stuff on her lips? And then I just get distracted. But it looks like she was stealing from this guy's ice cream cone. She's so popular that she can just steal from his ice cream, and he's like, oh, okay. 왜 처음인데 자꾸 물어볼래 부끄러워져. What are the actual lyrics to that? Why are you doing this to me? It's clearly the first time. Yeah, you keep asking questions, making me shy. I think when I replayed this part the first time, I said that I was shy. I didn't even notice that those are the actual lyrics. Maybe I saw it in my subconscious, but that's just how I felt hearing Hayan do that part. Sorry, I just zoned out. Just went to the Magic Shine new zone there. To lock in. mostly normal lyrics here, but like comparing them to Fly Ups, I feel like Fly Ups were kind of predictable lyrics of just tripleS's typical like empowering concept. But these ones, like I kind of said, like Fly Ups has that concept, but the lyrics weren't really very thought-provoking or like interesting. And these ones definitely catch my attention more. Like they're more interesting than Fly Ups were. Like Fly Ups got the message across and stuff, and they're nice and cool. But this one, the lyrics I'm actually paying attention to more and being able to be like, ooh, that's a fun line. Like I don't have a lot to say about it because it's not like it's just the typical romance lyrics pretty much. But like they're very fun lyrics. Definitely keep it like interesting and not like just boring typical love lyrics, but kind of creatively written to make it fun. I just say sweetest fever. Quick little interesting concept to pop into your head. Like, oh, it's like a fever, but it's a good one. Oh yeah, I love how like cutesy her voice sounds there. See, she's a great dancer too, man. She just looks so good. Even like there in the chorus, just it's the arrow in your heart pointed towards me. Like it's just a really like new creative way of this typical like desperate love lyrics. Just paints a really cool picture in your head. Every part of me is just screaming that it's wrong whenever I have to pay attention to like the lyrics or the video over the song. Like whenever the ooh, 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 like there's quite a few parts in the song where it comes on and every part of me is like, no, you just have to talk about this. This is magic. It's like you're at Coachella and some huge artist is performing right next to you and you're like, okay, let me analyze the structure of this beam here. And it's like, maybe it's a really interesting beam but it's like, it's right there, bro. Like you gotta focus in on it. I feel like there's something really satisfying about the words. Like, I don't know if it's just me knowing some Korean, like they all feel so kind of artistic and natural. Like a lot of lyrics don't really feel like typical K-pop lyrics. Like they kind of have a more natural speaking feel to it in a certain way. Like they are quite poetic, which is, very lyrical. Like something about them sounds like the way a high schooler would just talk to someone. I don't know. This video is like, I guess them kind of turning the tables. Like the video is showing how this person makes them feel, but like they're playing the role of the person they're obsessed with, and then they're imagining these fans playing the role of them, because like the lyrics are them wondering if the arrow in their heart is pointing towards them, but then the video, it's them pointing the arrow out into the other people. Role reverse. And that's just over. The only way to end a song like this is just to be like, okay, the end. No, it just feels like that because it doesn't feel like this song should ever end. So it feels abrupt, but that's just because it was all so overstimulating and you could not have enough time to like bring it way, way down and just float away. Like has a pretty normal outro. So basically, what I've been saying about that I've been recording for an hour is The song is 100 out of 100 initial rating. And I've done that one other time with Focus by Hearts to Hearts, and I I thought that was going to be something so rare that I was shocked that it happened then. And then the next month, it happens again. Was it the 24th last month that Focus was released? Might have been exactly a month later. I don't remember. I might be making that up. Yeah. Wow. At the end of this year, I'm going to be doing a K-pop award show, showcasing my favorite songs of the year and stuff. I'm going to do top 10 B-sides, top 10 title tracks, and some other stuff as well. Going to be putting a lot of effort into that, so I appreciate it if you watched that when it came out. But, Focus by Hearts to Hearts, I was like, this definitely could be number one. This is a contender now. No spoilers. Like, I spend many hours actually thinking about my placements whenever I do lists like that. I've done it for many years before I had a YouTube channel, but I always remove all memories of the songs from beforehand when I'm actually evaluating them. So I never actually know what's going to be number one. But yeah, before this came out, I listened to the teasers and I was like, I think Cameo Love has a very high chance of being a contender to be on this top 10 without a doubt from the teaser. And this, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was. But now, listening to it, yeah, 100 out of 100 off the bat. It could go down. You never know. This is all my initial rating. It's entirely possible. I'm not as obsessed with it afterwards, but right now it's 100 out of 100, and I literally, after listening to it, I was like, this could be one of my favorite songs ever. So, there's that. But check out my award show at the end of the year when I release it, and be prepared for surprises. You won't really know what's coming for most of it, I'm sure. And then the music video, it's very, very fun, very bright, very, like the song, very endlessly interesting, and just really cool to watch. Probably 9 out of 10. Not the greatest music video ever. Cameo Love definitely takes the best music video title. Like, that was just super captivating, and like, for that, a video is the type that definitely interests me more. It's the stuff that feels like there's some hidden stuff to it. Yeah, with this, I don't think there's any connection to Cameo Love other than just it's starting out the same way, but I think that's more so for Cameo Love's concept, to get that across better, just to have that little fun thing, like, oh, this reality that they think they're a part of that they aren't actually is actually a different unit's music video. So they're like intruding on that, because that's kind of what the lyrics and message is about in there, I think. So I think that's just for that. It's not supposed to be more of a deeper connection. But yeah, in terms of song, this beat Cameo Love, and I really wasn't expecting it to after hearing the teasers for both. But yeah, I have passed an hour of recording a reaction for one music video. Wow. I legitimately thought of that in my head. I was like, I have a lot of thoughts about tripleS. Who knows how long it'll be, but I did not actually expect it to be over an hour for one of them. So yeah, now after this, I have to do another one. But now it's just a special clip, Christmas Alone. Very excited to get into that. That'll probably bring my hyperactive brain way down. Just let me relax for the last one before I go to sleep at 6:30 a.m. after filming that, probably. If you want to see that early, check out the Patreon. Free first month, link in the description. Thank you for watching this long video. If you watched the whole thing, let me know. I will be very impressed, and let me know what you thought about this music video, if you were as blown away as me. And after watching all 4 of these, let me know what your favorite of the 4 title tracks was. My voice is starting to go away, but one more to do. I'll see you in the next video.